And her life spanned a universe of experiences, and through it all, she stood steadfast in confronting every difficult encounter, always with the courage and the strength that her words expressed in her narratives, her poetry, and her public addresses. She was the voice that gathered all the voices of protest against violence, hatred, and the abuse done against women. She is Dr. Maya Angelou.
The statement from Dr. Maya Angelou's family reads, Dr. Maya Angelou passed quietly in her home before 8 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Her family is extremely grateful that her ascension was not belabored by a loss of acuity or comprehension. She lived a life as a teacher, activist, artist, and human being. She was a warrior for equality, tolerance, and peace. The family is extremely appreciative of the time we had with her, and we know that she is looking down upon us with love. She shared her words with a world that was lost in darkness and confusion. She gave her poetry to anyone who would listen to beauty, and she inspired several generations who read her narratives and her writings, keeping them in mind and in their hearts and sharing with them with others who felt the need for comfort. In many ways a writer, a poet, and an artist, Maya Angelou was an inspiration and a guide. Her presence filled the room. Her voice echoed through the many years of her listening audience. Her readings were historic events, and her lectures touched both the leaders and the common people because she was an authentic teller of truth.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom just 'cause I walk as if I have oil wells pumping in my living room? Just like suns and like moons, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise.
We celebrate her life and remember her in her writings, and like the great minds and compassionate hearts of outstanding women and men, her memory shall live in the pages of history. In memoriam, we join the world in admiration and respect for a woman whose words have changed the landscape of literature and life itself. In closing, we quote a line from her many inspiring words. Courage is the more important of all virtues, because without courage, you cannot practice any virtue consistently. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Trust your own voice and instinct.
I am the hope and the dream of the slave. And so, naturally, there I go rising.
For the People's Television Network, this is Feddie Abando reporting.